What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video.
Welcome back to our channel, everybody. So the only main reason why we are sitting here doing this video is just because you guys have always been a part of like our lives and our journey for the last couple years. Through the good times and the bad times, like I always want to share with you guys our life, basically. Like that's what our job is, that's where our life is, like on social media. And it's never gonna be easy to do this or talk about this, and I just really want to say thank you to like all the people who are being so supportive. Like you guys have always been so supportive, and like I just want to say thank you. Like thank you to everybody who has been sending me like messages. I know you guys care about me. Like Alex and I love you guys. We are so thankful to even be here because of you guys. Like, you know, we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't have what we have if it wasn't for you guys. And I just really want to say thank you. These are very, very difficult times. Like I don't think I ever imagined that I would be going through this, and it's like hard to even like look at myself on the monitor, and it's hard to even look at the camera, but I'm trying to be really, really strong. I promise you guys, I'm trying my hardest. For those of you who don't already know, I just lost my dad. and it's difficult to even say that. Like it's difficult to even say those words, like I lost my dad. Like I don't wish this upon anyone. I really, really do not wish this upon anyone. It is my worst nightmare. I am truly living my worst nightmare right now, and you guys know how much family means to me. Like family is everything. My parents are my everything. They always have been, and they always will be. It's just so hard to even picture a life without my dad here anymore. Like it's just so hard to even think about spending, like, oh my god, it's hard to even like comprehend this. It's hard to accept it. I honestly try to just shut everything off, and at times I just feel numb and I don't even want to think about it, or I don't want to accept it. It's just hard. I need to breathe. I feel like I can't even breathe at times. Like
Drink some of that.
I know. I honestly just really want to update you guys, because I know there's some of you that don't or didn't know already.
It's just a really hard time, not just for Anna. I mean, more for her and her family, but like he impacted a whole bunch of lives.
He really did. Like you guys, I swear to you, like he was the best dad ever. Like the best dad. He always worked so hard. Like he was the most hardworking person I know. Well, my mom too. They're just wonderful parents. Like I am so thankful to God, because he blessed my family, like my brothers and I, with such amazing parents. They're both very humble, and my dad has just, like Alex said, he impacted so many people. That's why so many people loved him. It's just hard, you guys. It's just hard to even like accept that this is real.
Just money.
And it's crazy because I've been sleeping at my mom's, you know. I've been staying there with her, sleeping next to her these last couple days. Today is a week that my dad passed away. He passed away November 8th at around like 9 a.m. and that day was the worst day of my life. Every single little thing of that morning is recorded in my head. Like from the moment I got that phone call to the moment I saw my dad there, like every little detail is in my head. So that Monday, Alex and I were literally ready to head out to the gym already. Like we were about to leave, And I got a phone call from one of my cousins first, and he just told me like, hey, your dad got really bad, like, you know, we had to call like the ambulance or whatever, they're here. So in my head I was like, okay, like they're there, they're taking care of him, you know, like he's gonna be okay, because he said that they were there. Alex, you were sitting over here, and I started crying just from that phone call. I started crying because I got scared. And I even told Alex, like, my dad got bad, like I'm really scared. And then I told him like what my cousin said. He said, no, like he's gonna be okay, like he's gonna be fine, they're already taking care of him. And then we just started talking about, what were we talking about? We just kept talking about my dad.
And then like 15-20 minutes after that, you got the phone call.
Yeah, and then like 20 minutes later, because we just stayed here, we didn't even head out to the gym, we just stayed here talking about my dad. And then 15 minutes later, that's when my sister called me, and she just FaceTimed me. And as soon as I picked up, like they were crying, and I just knew, like I knew something was wrong. As soon as I heard her crying, I just knew something was wrong. And right away I asked her like, where's my dad, where's my dad? And meanwhile, like she was talking to the paramedics, she was talking to them, and I was just like, where's my dad, where's my dad? And then I couldn't really like hear, I couldn't really like exactly hear, but then I just remember I saw him like laying right there on the floor. And I said, no, it can't be true. That was literally my worst fear, you guys. Losing a parent, like losing anybody in my family, that's my worst fear. I literally just got on my knees and I just started praying. I just started praying so much, like please, 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 like heal him. And then I went into panic. Like I just started screaming and yelling, and I would run from one room to another, and I didn't even know what to do. And then Alex and I quickly, we just literally put on whatever shoes, and I just ran downstairs. And I think I even like tripped and fell right here, and I just couldn't get up. I was just crying on the floor and yelling. And after that, we just ran to the car, and Alex was driving. He didn't want to let me drive, obviously. I was telling him like, go, 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 like we need to get there now. And the whole time, like I was on the phone with like my sister, and then I called my brother. And it's just hard news. Like how do you even hear that kind of stuff? And we live like
30-40 minutes,
like 30 minutes from my parents' house, so it still had to take us a while. We even got pulled over, just our luck. Well, because we were driving, Alex was driving pretty fast because I was telling him to. And I mean, you guys can imagine, we were just in full panic mode. Thankfully, you know, the officer, I think he understood us, and he just told us, yeah, he didn't keep us long there. He just told us to drive safe so that we can get there safe. And he just let us go.
I'm surprised because I was driving fast.
You were driving fast.
And like I was driving reckless.
You guys could imagine, like when I got there, I was just broken. Like I'm just broken inside. And I think what has been helping me is all the love and support that like Alex has been giving me, like our family, everybody has been so supportive. And at first I didn't really even want to be on my phone. I was just broken, wasn't really even checking my phone or trying to answer any phone calls. So it took me a while to get back to some people, but I am really like thankful for all the people who reached out. Literally the night before, like the day before, Alex and I had just gone to his uncle's viewing because one of his uncle passed away, and this was the day before my dad passed away. We were at the viewing, and the priest was saying some words that really touched me, and he was just saying, Do you remember everything he was saying?
Not everything, but I remember he said like love your parents more.
Yeah, he was saying like love your neighbor, love your parents, tell them how much you love them. You know, life is too short to be, you know, fighting or doing anything else. I don't remember his exact words. I just remember thinking like, wow, I can't wait to see my parents and like take my parents out to eat and like take them on a vacation. And that really stuck out to me when he said that. And I remember we got home and I went into the other room because that's usually where I like to go in and like work a little bit, get organized and get my schedule ready. And I remember I saw my list of my goals, and I saw the list of my goals, and on there one of my goals was to pay for my dad's surgery, because my dad, he needed surgery on his neck to remove this one like little bump he had, which it wasn't the cause of it. Like, that was fine, it was nothing serious. But just thinking that I was able to do that for him brought me so much happiness. Just knowing that I'm able to do that for him after all these years that he took care of me and provided for me, that I'm finally able to repay him and do things for him, you know. I know he knows how much I loved him. I just wish I could have just said it one more time. And that's why I'm telling you guys, like, please don't take it for granted. You don't want to regret it later on. I would always think to myself, like, oh, I want to take out my parents out to eat, you know, but for one thing or another it wouldn't happen. And I'm just like, oh, it's okay, like, I'll take them next weekend. But you just never know if you'll have that weekend. You just don't know. I don't want to make this too long. I just basically wanted to vent to you guys a little and basically just tell you guys how appreciative I am and how thankful I am for all your sweet messages, all your supportive messages. I am very grateful and very thankful for you guys just in general, you know, taking into consideration how I'm feeling. And I just want to say thank you to my baby too, because he has been there for me. Like, Alex has been there for me. And I know we've gone through so many things, babe, and I know we'll get through this together. But I just want to say thank you. I just hope you guys understand, like, everything that I'm dealing with. I don't think we'll be doing videos anytime soon, at least not until I feel ready again. I also don't want to take too much time off, just because my dad was like a big supporter of us. He would watch all of our videos.
So yeah, guys, we just wanted to give you guys an update of like what's going on with us and what's gonna happen.
And I know you guys understand, because there was a lot of messages too who said, you know, don't feel pressured or don't feel like you have to be doing this and that. There's times when I don't even want to get up from bed. There's times when I don't even want to eat. I don't want to shower. But I know no matter what, like, I can't let myself fall down too hard, because I know that's not what my dad would have wanted. Like how I said, my dad had always been super hardworking. He worked his whole life basically. So I don't think my dad would be happy if he saw me depressed, or if he saw me like not chasing my dreams, or if I stopped, you know, doing YouTube or doing videos. I don't want to take too much time off, just because, like I said, I don't want to fall into this pit of depression, because trust me, I've been there. I've been depressed, and it's not good. It's not a good stage. I feel like it's good for me to get my mind off of things. I feel so much better. Like, I don't think you guys understand how I'm feeling right now. Such a relief to even just talk to you guys, to the camera, you know, because it's something that Alex and I, at the end of the day, we love doing videos. Like, we love being on YouTube, you know. So I think I'm just gonna take it day by day for now and see how I'm feeling, and we'll just go from there. I think that's pretty much all for this video. I hope you guys understand, and again, thank you so much for all the support. I just feel such a relief. Like, I feel so good. Like,
that's good.
Like, I feel a little bit of peace right now. I was telling my mom, like, I was crying to my mom, telling her how supportive you guys have been. She was telling me, make a video, you know, tell them thank you for all the support. She was like, at the end of the day, you know, they've been watching you, they've been supporting you, and they care for you. And so that just got me thinking, like, yeah, you're right. And
you feel a little relief, like
I feel a lot better. I know my dad would be happy, and I know he would be proud if he saw me continuing working just like he did. You know, I want to follow his steps and work hard every single day. I don't want to fall into depression. I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy and like just know that he's in a better place, and no matter where he is, he's always gonna be with us. He's always gonna be with me, you know.
he loved watching our videos.
He loved watching our videos, babe. Like, and we even have a video. I don't know if you guys remember when we celebrated his 51st birthday. We have that video on YouTube, and he was so happy, and I'm so thankful we did that party for him. He was so happy. Like, it even looked like he wanted to cry, or I think he shed a tear because of how happy and how loved he felt. I feel like I'm always gonna keep it real with you guys, no matter what. If I'm having a bad day, then I'll film having a bad day. Like, why would I hide that, you know? It's really hard to go through stuff like this, and I know there's a lot of you who might unfortunately relate to me and who also feel my pain. So I feel like it's also comforting to know like what other people go through, you know. But I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go hop in the shower because I haven't showered for 2 days and I'm really sweaty and gross. Like, ew.
Like onions?
Yeah, you wanna smell it?
Hell nah.
Smell it.
Okay. Oh.
Ew, I feel so gross. Okay.
Alright then, guys.
That's gonna be it.
We'll see you guys on the next one.